win is the real thing, you know what I mean? Both of them.
Okay, when you're ready, little thoughts about the game, valoration.
Okay,
First you coach, then Nico, and then if they have questions.
Well, it was a fun game, and our guys never gave up. They fought, they never hung their heads, and they kept fighting. And pretty soon things started happening, and you know, we got to just keep getting better in scoring position. I thought our defense really stepped up because they're huge. I think we got to be the smallest team in the league, but hey, it's not the size of the dog, but the bite in the dog, and they had a lot of heart, and I'm proud of those guys. It's just they deserve a win.
Yeah.
And, we gotta, as coaches, keep helping them, and as long as they don't lose the faith, you know, we're never. Coaches just gonna keep working them and loving them and hugging them and kicking them in the butt when we have to, and try to have fun with it.
Okay.
Is that me? So I think we come out strong every game. First of all, second of all, I think we're always so close. We just miss the little pieces here and there. Every time we step on the field, I believe we can beat any team, and we've showed it today again too. Like Coach said, physically we're maybe undersized, but I believe we have the biggest heart in this league. And with heart, that's the only way you really come out at the end. So there's no doubt in my mind that we will bounce back, especially after this bye week, and we will come out with hard fire. And that's all I have to say. I believe that we have the best coaching staff. We have the players with the heart, with the talent, and we just got to put it all together to come out with the win at the end, and it's going to come.
Okay, any questions?
Sí, si piensan que han jugado contra uno de los mejores equipos de la liga hoy y bueno, si están contentos del esfuerzo del...
¿Los dos o algo especial?
Bueno, al coach Rita y
Do you
después...
think this is the best team in the league? Or
One of the best.
One of the best, yeah.
There's three of them. You know, I don't know. You know, I think my team's the best. Fuck it.
Uh-huh.
I'm sorry.
Nice.
But,
No, yeah.
You know, I really believe in our guys, and like I said, we don't have the size that other teams have, but our guys keep scrapping, you know, and we do a lot of great things and we do a lot of shitty things at times, but we'll put it together, you know. As long as our guys don't lose faith, and as long as they keep fighting, you know, we're gonna come away with a win. I don't know when, but we're persistent, and we're persistent.
Yeah.
You know? And I'm really super proud of these guys. I'm honored to be their coach, you know, really.
Y si piensa que el público siente esto mismo que él acaba de decir respecto a que estamos igualmente perdiendo, estamos orgullosos del equipo y que sabemos que va a llegar la victoria temprano.
Our fans feel the same as you have already said. That the win will come.
I love our fans. They're the greatest. I mean, you know, we are honored to play in front of them. They give us spirit. They never say die either. You know, they're with us till the end. And, you know, we have to applaud them as they applaud us and thank them for being there. You can't believe how good it feels to have people to watch you play and give it all you got. You know, it's hard to give up when you're at home. You know, it's hard. You know, we want to play as hard as we can, and whatever the score is at the end of the game, it is the score at the end of the game. But every play, every second, every time we're out there, we're giving it all. You know, and that's not, you know, that's all you can ask from the other guys. You know, now sometimes we're not as smart as we should be, but you know, all I know is the effort is there. So As long as the effort's there, I got a lot of respect for these guys. They grind, they work hard every day, and big respect for me.
Well, they are young and they are learning. I mean, it's a great team.
Yeah, well, as coaches, we want them to learn faster, and we want them to grow bigger, but, we all gotta be patient, and we gotta give them chances to try to win. We go with no huddle a lot to try to tire the defense, and they had to go platoon system against us, and it limited their blitzes, because they're really quick up front for big guys, and we're not very big up front. And, our starting guard had to be quarantined, and,
Okay.
so, but the guy that stepped in, he fought, man. I'm telling you, he was about that big, about that wide, he was like a dog on a bone,
Yeah.
So I was pretty proud of him. I was a little nervous at first, but, once the game started, he got juiced up and was like a bulldog.
We are in week 3. From week 1, which area, which skills do you think have you improved the most in this time?
Well, I think we've improved in our tenacity. I think we've improved our heart, Our guys didn't hang their heads today. They kept fighting. As I kept looking at the bench, they were cheering each other on, getting their heads up, eyes up, and ready to go. We can do a lot of things. We to get better, but Rome wasn't built in a year. It took Rome many shoulders for Rome to be built on, and we got a lot of shoulders here that will help us win. We have some veteran players like Nico, who really is a leader on our team, and Arthur, and our defense is relentless. Our offense, we're just trying to get first downs. We're trying not to get delay a game. Believe it or not, our biggest culprit is delay a game. And so we have to help Zach a little bit more with no huddles and create more no huddle situations. We put in another no huddle offense this week, and for 3 days it looked pretty good. It was a new set, and we took advantage of what they did a couple times. So, we are who we are. So we got to live within our capabilities. Sometimes as coaches we stretch a little bit too much, and we got to kind of bring it down to a level where our guys can execute faster. But the thing about it, man, I look out there and we got to be the smallest team in Europe. I mean, either that or all the Germans are monsters. Jesus Christ, what did it feed me? So, but sometimes we outquicked them, sometimes they got us, sometimes they had to hold us to block us. You look at Pinaro's shirt, it's ripped off him. It's ripped because they couldn't block him clean. So, and they kept fighting. They kept coming back. They kept making stops. I just wish I had more time out so we could have another chance. But we got to start what we finish. Finish what we start on offense, and that's been our biggest concern. So and then we're trying to get the ball to different people, the playmakers we call them, and the other people who are role players. They got to be the best supporting actor. Like Zach, he needs 10 guys to be on the same page with him, and we're slowly getting there. So sometimes the guy is like a magician. He plays under so much duress. I tell my players, everybody's got a superpower. You got to find that superpower, and use it. If you're still looking, each guy is trying his best to find his superpower. We have some really great players, like this young man right next to me. he could probably be a star on offense too, but we need him so bad on defense. And now I got Mike Tavares wanting to come and do. They got more highlight films on offense. And I'm going, dude, we need your defense first, right? So if they're all big offensive linemen, it would be even better. But they're skilled. But you know, we got the tough check at center. He's the kind of the glue of our offensive line, and we have a pretty good coach there. Sometimes he gets frustrated, but like I said, offensive line is the hardest position to develop.
Okay.
Any more questions?
Sí, para Nico, si está contento de la segunda parte a nivel particular y a nivel de la defensa, como han conseguido parar a los Hamburg.
You happy with your second half and also the second half of the defense?
I'm always happy with defense. I think we always fly around, and we do it in practice. You know, that's what coach always kind of puts emphasis on every day. So we always running around, flying around, and there's not a single person on defense that ever gives up, and that's the number one key for a good defense. It doesn't matter how down we are on the scoreboard, we just never give up. So I think through the first half and second half, we did a good job, you know, but at some point you just get tired against bigger teams, you know, but all in all, like, if I go first half, second half, I mean, we came back, we held them to, 5 field goals?
Yeah.
So, like Coach said, I believe, and this is, like, maybe bold, but I truly believe we're the best team in the ALF. We have to put everything together, and once that day comes, you know, I think everybody's going to give us the respect we deserve, and I truly believe it will come, and once it comes, it's going to hit people really hard, because it's just, like I said, a little bit missing, and we're going to come out fire hot, and everybody in the ELF is going to be shocked. So that's the only thing I'm looking forward to.
The heart and soul of our whole team is our defense. We have a madman at defensive coordinator. I mean, that guy is crazy. I love him, you know. And we have a lot of poised offensive coaches to be patient, you know. And we do a lot of things to help ourselves, but at the end of the day, we can't shoot ourselves in the foot when we get down in plus territory. And every time I come out, this is the third game now, there's a new interpretation of some rules, of eligibility and different things like that. So, you know, Panaro went in, they called him ineligible, even if you report it, which is something I never heard of before. We played 2 games with him in there, and that never was a problem. So I'm going to have anything like that is on me. You know, like I said, every loss is on me. Every win is on the players. And, I thought they did a lot of great things tonight that I can be proud of, and our fans can be proud of. We just want to win. You know, we'll do anything to win, and that's what I love about these guys. They're going to come back and they grind, and they work hard. You know, I mean, he had a sprained ankle. You know, so he came back and fought. I mean, there was a lot of knacky injuries that we had, and yet we came back and went into pads, and I couldn't believe it. You know, these guys are just sweet. You know. Our quarterback had a sprained ankle, so you can go down the line. Our 2 receivers are banged up. You know, we got running back by committee. You know, so you know, they're banged up, and then we had a right guard at COVID. None of that are excuses. None.
But
okay, I'm not saying that. I'm just proud of these guys. That's what I'm saying. They're professionals. You know, they know what an owie is and what an injury is. That's for damn sure. So, you know, I can stay here all night talking about these guys.
Okay.
I'm so proud of them. They're like my family. You know, we say ohana in Hawaii, family.
Okay.
You know, and at the end of the game, when the guys got together, that was their break. You know.
That's what it is.
For Nico, in first week, you scored a touchdown, but finally don't score. How do you feel yourself about all the guys of the team when you score this time.
Yeah, that was,
And you have learned how to celebrate.
that was something we were talking about the whole week when we were setting up the goalposts with Timon and a couple of guys that whoever scores the best will jump over the wall. And that was the first time I ever celebrated. Normally I always hand the ball back to the ref in my whole career, but I guess in this ELF they kind of try to do a little bit more for the media. But I don't know, when I scored, I don't think about it like personally. Like I said, I normally do not celebrate. To me, that was a big play though for the team, and it unfortunately got called back because of personal foul. And I mean, I've been, like Coach said, I play offense too, so I've been in the end zone in my career a lot of times, and sometimes it's bad luck, and something happens, you get a flag and get called back. But so it's not about me, it's about the team, and that hurt us, and so went from celebrating to it's football.
Yeah.
The thing about it is we've improved a lot in penalties.
Yeah.
Especially defensive
Yeah.
penalties.
Absolutely.
Holding and
Yeah.
stuff. They could have called holding those badasses all night, but our guys just kept slugging away. It's like, come on, we're gonna make a play. And they're a pretty good team. I mean, we haven't played any dogs yet. But when they come to our house, they better tape it up. Because with our fans and the way our players play at home, they're juiced up, and they want to really look good for our guys. And we're on national TV in Spain.
Yeah.
I mean, and then people can stream us all over the world. I mean, it's unbelievable how many people just are cheering for us.
That's the thing. Like, it's more like when you're on the field too. To go back to your question, it's more scoring. It's the team, but I think without the fans, all this would not even be possible, or wouldn't make football as football is. So after I scored, it was just the fans that was in my ear and like yelling.
Yeah.
That is the excitement and the atmosphere that gets me in tears. But I just I don't try to cry on the field and stuff. But that's just what football is. And without fans, to be honest, we wouldn't be where we're at, and I'm grateful for every fan, every helper, every staff. Even though we had water boys today, whole crew. It's about everyone involved around the game, and we're gonna get there. I promise. And it's on tape now. I said it.
Yeah.
Lo prometo. We're gonna be there, and it's gonna come. And when it does come, ELF and everybody in the ELF will understand how hard we've been working for 8 weeks, and that the hard work will pay off at the end. So. There's no doubt in my mind.
The one thing too, we're getting better as an organization.
Exactly.
We got 2 trainers full time now, physiotherapists, and they're awesome. I mean,
without them, we can play.
No kidding. And they're always upbeat. The people around us really help us. The whole organization. We're brand new. We're not like Hamburg or Cologne they've been together for years.
Yeah.
And so, when you watch them play defense on film, you know that those guys are well coached, But we put the gears to them when we went no huddle. And they had to substitute, and we limited their stunts because it would be really hard for us to come out of the huddle and line up, and those guys are moving around. So it's like trying to hit a moving target. So we try to slow them down a little bit, and we did that pretty good. We just got to finish now, and I think the guys are very hopeful and determined, and if there's hope, there's always a chance, And all I want to give these guys is a chance and hope, and back them up. I'm behind them all the way, So to say that I'm proud of them is an understatement.
We're behind you too, all the way.
Thanks.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you.
Perfecto.